my name is Ninja, and today I'm going to be doing something new. Since my PS4 is broken, I'm going to be making game reviews, and they're not going to be opinion based. The main things that each game gets judged by: one is YouTube, how well does the game do YouTube do now and at its best. Two, gameplay, does the game keep players wanting to play. Three is the community, how well the players feel about the game and how they show that. Each group will get points 1 through 10, and at the end all three get added together for an overall score, so 30 is the max and 0 is the minimum. These games are not based on how I feel about them, but how the facts state the game. I may love a certain game, but I have to give it a low score if it does bad up on my three topics. Let's talk about its YouTube career. When Fortnite first came out, it started to get a lot of attention from both creators and viewers on YouTube. If you made YouTube videos, you had at least one video about Fortnite, and a lot of people loved it. The game is free to play, so there were many players that made videos on it. You don't have an idea for a video? Play Fortnite. Some YouTubers got so much love because of Fortnite that they played Fortnite every day for 12 hours just to satisfy the need that some viewers had. But lately, Fortnite has started to become an old phase. The big YouTubers that played Fortnite started to play other games. Sunday, Laserbeam, Symphony, and Music are just a few of the many that still play Fortnite, but not as much as they did just 3 months ago. Fortnite is still a game that people want to see, but another game is putting Fortnite in its place. I'm sorry to anyone who still loves this game, but Fortnite gets a 6 out of 10 for YouTube. Next up is the actual gameplay. Fortnite comes out with new items about every single week. Players that don't care much for the game still hop on to see what's changing. Fortnite is the type of game to keep players playing so they can get new skins to show off to other people, or they just want to win some money from the tournaments that Epic Games host. Epic Games is really good about updating the game. For example, when Dusty Depot was destroyed, every week after it had some change in the map, like trees growing around the divot, or having the buildings around the world being fixed up from the meteorites that crashed everywhere. The bad part about the game is it's still just a battle royale game. No matter what you change about the map, items, or skins, the actual gameplay is still dry. When playing the game, you get very bored quickly unless you have a bunch of friends to screw around with. And if you're playing alone, then it's either you keep losing match after match, or it's the latter. Again, Fortnite, congrats on the new skins, but the gameplay is no different. But I'll be nice, I'll give you 8 out of 10. Now let's go into the community. My favorite part of Fortnite is having an 8-year-old yell at me for taking their guns. Fortnite's community is probably the one thing that gets most players to leave the game and never look back. During the day, you're playing a bunch of little kids who like to scream at you, and at night, you have the exact same thing except for they're all adults. Now, don't get me wrong, not all the players are screaming 5-year-olds or losers still living with mommy, because some of them are actually really nice, but they're very rare to come across. So again, Fortnite, you get a really good score that comes from the bottom of my heart, and it's still higher than I can count. 3 out of 10. Now, let's add all of that up in a total of 17 points, which I think is a fair score for this game. I mean, I had a good run, but now Fortnite, you have to step down and let another game take the crown. Well, never mind, Minecraft already took it off your head. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you have anything you want to say about how I judge the game, then feel free to say it. If you don't like the score because Fortnite's your favorite game, I don't care. Don't tell me that. Remember, I didn't do this based off of how I feel about the game. I did it based on good research and talking to other people who all felt different about the game. Please subscribe for more reviews in the future, or watch videos where I play games such as Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, or Fallout 4 or 76.